that gets to give. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Oh, I just realized I'm using a playbook catered to my 99 overall speed quarterback.
Goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Looks as if he's going to run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody
Excuse
on the
me,
defense
what?
run to the ball.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish.
This quarterback sucks.
Doing a good job getting to the quarterback and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss.
Are you kidding me?
Not making a stone wall on third down.
Are you kidding me?
Really good job by this defense, man. Fourth down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside.
Your quarterback wasn't even looking at the ball. His back was turned to me. He just flips around.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. He'll set up the throw.
Okay.
Hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just...
I don't even know what my quarterback was doing there.
He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just
Butterfingers.
A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Henry.
Quit running mesh routes. How about
They
that?
make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Dude.
It's Henry. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
You guys drop wide open passes, but when you get hit as soon as you freaking drop, it's over. Game over.
I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that's going to fall to the
But you don't catch that. I don't understand this game.
Physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Throws to the wideout.
Thanks.
Makes the play. It's intercepted.
Appreciate
And
it.
they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You clearly just felt bad.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay. And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success.
What?
Adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Worthy. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now...
Am I allowed to go for it here? I don't remember the rules.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding
even if I'm down 14.
Really try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
I don't know. I don't play this game anymore.
Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it.
If losing by 2+ scores can go back for it, whatever.
They're trailing by 14 to Temple. We'll circle back.
So I should have been able to go for it.
You should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hey, it was smart to take the points, dude.
Now New Mexico will go back to
I couldn't convert from 4th and 1. You think I can convert on 4th and 5?
Last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around. On the run, it's Boom.
Boom.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Makes the catch. It's Henry. Hard-hitting tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dude, I don't understand how you... I don't understand how you hit it. You catch it through the hit stick of my linebacker.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
It's reverse. Turning it on. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Ripping off a huge...
I can't believe you got caught there.
And he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Lobos will snap it.
This comeback's going to feel real great in the second half.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Paul. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Now you have to kick it.
Short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Dude, I'm telling you, this playbook is not meant to march down the field.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Because if you kick it inside the 20 and miss, they take it back to the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go.
What the hell?
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply
What even
to
is
running
that?
backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He just like tossed it. Like your lineman had no hands on that football.
Second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, I hit the wrong button, so let's see if I actually have any play clock to. Oh, okay.
Where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
Man, the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you've got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations.
Duke, it's okay.
Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page, and they're still losing the football game.
I told you, this game doesn't mean anything.
Needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
No.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here.
You're more mad right now about giving up 1 touchdown into the first half than you were about getting triple teamed in a dark room on Buried City.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total.
You gave up 1 touchdown, and you're like, fuck this game, fuck everything, fuck myself, fuck everything. Duke gets triple teamed in the corner of a dark room, and he's just like, oh man, come on.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the big fella, usually blocks, but has a nice little run and met by the strong safety. He's called the strong safety for a reason. Those guys are, oversized safeties that are really strong. They're usually strong tacklers. Did a good job getting the big fella to the ground. Just gave up a little too many yards.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Breaks into the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Damn, you injured your guy diving like that?
It's moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just...
He's just fast, dude.
And the quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called.
Hey, I'm not giving you those extra points for beating a top 25 opponent.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. That's caught. It's Paul. It's a fumble.
Oh.
Went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky.
Dude,
there.
he's stuck, you motherfucker.
Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
To the ground with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Lobos with a
carry the ball with 2 hands.
Drive moving. On the ground, it's Boone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Lobos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
You feel like going for it?
Of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're going to do?
Quick timeout.
Oh, you're going to burn a timeout, though? Ugh, why did I even say anything?
Territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Dude.
It's a 1st down and more. And the defense
What great coverage to just let you fucking catch that football.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They
I read that one.
right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. It's Henry. He's going to come up a couple of
You
yards
can't go for
short
it now.
of first down.
I don't think.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude.
No, you can go for it. You're between the 50 and the 30.
Can you just
Yeah.
stretch out and get the
4th and
first
3 and
down?
less between the
You need
50
your
and
guys
30.
to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
And the Lobos looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Lobos with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Paul. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Stanford. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
You called a timeout.
Job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness.
He was down too.
Got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown.
It's a 10-point game. Relax.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 35 to Temple. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get
Am I just going to chew clock the entire 4th quarter?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. There he goes.
I tell you what, you might be the best player I've ever played against in getting the football out like in the last
That's why
minute.
QBs love their tight ends so much.
Like, right
especially
before you
when
get
they're
blown
out,
up.
because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Man down on the play.
That was
The
almost a
officials
murder
take
ball.
break to let him be checked out. The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top.
Why did my safety just not go tackle you?
It's Henry. What a play
He
there.
broke through the gap.
A big one all the way to the
Yeah.
16-yard line.
Well, and it was an audible blitz, but
And the Lobos look to do some damage in the red zone. Out of the gun to give to the back.
what a great block by your left. Oh, what a save tackle.
Get him stopped at the 1-yard line.
He was not letting you score.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried
That was a
to give
great
him the
tackle
ball
by your
wide.
line, or by your
Just
left
hasn't
tackle.
paid off, but you get the feeling too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off.
Dude, you're way
Just
too
take
far
some
out for a
control
QB
this
sneak.
guy.
Come on.
Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You were.
We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to pound their way
I guess the wrong gap.
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos.
Do you want me to teach you how to score
Precision blocking
from like
up front.
3 and in,
The
like
only
90% of the
running
time?
back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an
Well,
unbelievable
there's
job
one
blocking.
play that you should almost be your go-to all the time. If you run goal line pitch to the wide side of the field, it's almost a guaranteed touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a
It doesn't
touch
matter.
closer. 76 yards on the drive.
The way it
for
gets
the
blocked, it
touchdown,
doesn't matter.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little.
The only time
hold on
I
this
don't
crowd.
score on it is if like my opponent comes out in like a non-goal line defense for some reason.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate.
I thought he was gonna bounce to outside.
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes
No,
pride
there
in being
wasn't.
physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Finds a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in this stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. It's complete to the left.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing
Yeah.
game, now on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Gets it to the
God damn, how fast is that
And the
linebacker?
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this defense
Yeah.
knows they're going to have to go sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
The linebacker keeps getting out there faster than I think he's going to.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Now the play fake. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Looking for a gap.
Okay.
And this one will be stopped.
So don't lead with that running back. God
I
damn.
love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Sends it back in motion. Got it, looking for a first.
And I like
That was
what
supposed
this
to be a
offense did.
fade.
They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
The CPU sucks at like reading those option routes.
They'll kick it away.
Because if he would have just went to the back of the end zone, he probably would have been open.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Paul. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air.
All right.
And it is a good idea.
Good tackle.
Gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down.
You're lucky he wasn't quick enough to catch up to that.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
Looking to throw again. On target. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Something to keep in mind offensively here at this point of the game when you're down in the fourth quarter, running east-west is not going to win you the game. You've got to get north after you catch the ball and get what you can get. Field position right now is critical.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many
God damn.
things in
Somebody
this game,
tackle him.
David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead.
What was that?
Finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Is that a hook and ladder?
We're close on that one as he got...
It looks like he was trying to do a hook and ladder.
...for the football, and now they face third down.
How'd you even get that off?
Trying trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. And it's incomplete on third down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late.
Seems like he knew what to call there.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Oh, I read it.
It's Paul. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
This is it right here. Game on the line. After that,
What are you talking about? You're going to convert on this play.
You've got to find a way to score a touchdown here on fourth and goal and give yourself a chance at the W.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
I love you.
I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see.
Trust me, I'm not going to like brag on that or anything. That's just... I feel you.